What's going on, YouTube Nation? This is Darth Dividend. If you guys are new to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future videos. So I am in the Fundrise Balance portfolio. And with the Fundrise Balance portfolio, you have E-funds and then you have E-rates. So, you make a nice cash flow with your rates, and then the E-fund, you get the money off of appreciation. And I have made some significant money with the appreciation. One thing that I really am also interested in is the E-fund that they have in Washington. So that's the long-term portfolio. And I am going to have a discussion with Fundrise to see if they can somehow, because we are in a balanced portfolio, I'm going to see what their answer is, if they can integrate the Washington E-fund with the balanced portfolio. Because honestly, I mean, you should have a piece of the pie and everything, but this is the way they're setting it up. So I want some answers with that, because they are switching around our portfolio like crazy. They have E-rates and E-funds and these new E-rates, and the E-funds are still stagnant. But I am wondering if I can add the Washington one to that and see what they say. So I'm curious at how things can work and if they will implement that in the future. But here's a new update. So here is plans filled for new LA apartment development. This actually looks beautiful. Our plan includes construction of 81 apartment units, 80% increase over the 45 units that are by right under current zoning. So here's the zoning. Here's the proposed units. Beautiful design, excellent architecture. I mean, this looks very modernized. So they said last July we acquired a property in South Los Angeles as part of your Fundrise portfolio, with plans to redevelop into an apartment building with ground for retail. So this is an opportunity to build higher density. The current zoning allows by right construction up to 45 apartment units. However, due to its close proximity to the Expo Crenshaw metro station, the property falls under the LA Transit Oriented Communities TOC program, which gives us the ability to entitle the land for greater density. So basically, they're just, from what I'm just reading this, it looks like that they're just trying to get a loophole. So that end, I'll just sum this up. To that end, we are pleased to report that we recently filed an application to the entire property of a 7-story, 81-unit apartment building. This represents an 80% increase over the 45 units allowed. So, hey, these guys know what they're doing. I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. I mean, I would never live in LA because of the taxes, but, if you have the money, and this design is just beautiful, very modernized with the design. And there are sections in LA that are very nice, and there's sections that are terrible, but they really focus on the good section for the millennial crowd, the younger generations. So they said how this bug might affect the investment. So they just said broader shelter in place, although we believe the potential for a prolonged downturn would likely reduce the demand for new apartments. We believe that construction prices for new developments may come down during such a period, and long-term demand is likely to rebound faster in supply-constrained urban markets such as Los Angeles. So, okay, so this is part of the E-rate. Okay, new apartment development. This is part of the growth E-rate. The projected return is 9.6 to 15.5%. So we will see how things work on that and go from there. But I want to show you, I'm going to ask a question with these guys, because I'm in the balanced one, okay? And this is the question I'm going to ask Fundrise, and hopefully I get an answer. I'm not going to do it right away, because I did pick up 4 to midnight for some extra cash and some overtime. portfolio. So this is what I'm talking about. So you have the E-rate, okay, the E-rates, and then you have the National E-Fund and the Los Angeles E-Fund. So this is a high percentage of my portfolio, but I was wondering, just asking these guys if we can incorporate the Washington E-Fund with that, because I mean, there's a lot of potential with that E-Fund, and if it doesn't get that way, or I don't get, you know, the opportunity or the chance to have this integrated within the portfolio, I may just throw $1,000 into the long-term one and see what the heck happens. I'm really curious. I just like the E-funds too. I mean, there's a lot of opportunities, and it shows that it's ramping up. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I really can't complain about this E-fund because things are just ramping up, and I just want the questions asked, or I'm sorry, I want my questions answered to see if we can have this integrated within it. Because I mean, you're seeing all these projects. So look at the National E-Fund, single family rental home. I mean, there's some really good E-funds. So, I mean, sure, that's a national E-fund. I mean, they're really ramping up the E-funds. But at the same time, I would love the, let me just show you real quick. So if you look at the fundraiser, or the Fundrise portfolios, Fundrise. This is what I'm really, so the long-term growth. This is what I'm talking about. So you have dividends here, then you have appreciation, and total return. So it really, this is what I'm wondering. Portfolio. So they're really focused on, their appreciation, okay, and they just have all these opportunities with these, E-funds, and the E-funds are really focused on here. So here's just one of the core plans that they have. So here's a supplemental income. You get more on that. So this is more dividends. This is why I like the balanced one, because it's balanced in dividends and appreciation. And the total return's pretty high up there. But the long-term growth, I do want to see what's going on. I mean, they do have some really good opportunities. So, I mean, here's their strategy. I mean, high growth, improve the real estate. I mean, this is very attractive too. And, these E-funds are, this is the thing that's driving me nuts. I mean, it's just, you're in a balanced portfolio, and you should have everything in there. So this is my one complaint about Fundrise. It's some of the E-funds should be integrated with the balanced one. So that's my one complaint. And I mean, I like what I have. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to stick with this one if they do this. But again, I do want a little bit more piece of the pie, because things are going really well with Fundrise, and I can't complain. at how things are going with my portfolio. I do have an affiliate link below if you're considering signing up with Fundrise. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, but things are just looking so good. So, I mean, there's new projects. There's the National E-Fund rolling. There is the the National E-Fund, they're really trying to ramp up, and it's not even getting going yet. I mean, it's just let's just go right here. This is why I'm really curious to see what's going on, because this is ramping up, and this is ramping up, and I like the other ones integrated with it. So that's kind of the nice thing about this portfolio being balanced, but I want more piece of the pie. So I really am wondering if they can integrate that, and if they will, because they are making changes back and forth, and I just want to see if they're adding that to that. So I will show you and reveal to you what they say after I ask them an email, and get back to you on that one for next Friday, for Fundrise Friday. But thank you again for watching this video. This is a big question I have, that a lot of things you're probably thinking, why am I asking this? Well, it's balanced, so why aren't we having a few other things? I mean, I like the way things are going, but are they going to add that? I did mention that before, and they said they thought about it, but I'm going to give you an answer in an email that they tell me word for word in my concern, and what I see potentially going on. I'm happy with what I see, so I'm not complaining, but I just sometimes you want that, if you get a 99% on the test, but sometimes you want that 100% to bicker a little bit. That's kind of how I am right now. So that's what I'm looking at, and I will continue to keep Fundrise around. I really like what I see. It's a very good opportunity for passive income, and I have no complaints with these guys. They are doing a great job in the middle of a situation where people are freaking out with the US economy and everything, and this company is still standing strong, and they are being very honest about their projects, and they're not giving you guarantees or anything, which is very professional, but they are showing you their projected returns, and they're telling you and giving you their rationales why they made purchases on these projects. So thank you again, and you guys have a good Friday. I might post a video I think I'm going to post a video on Saturday on my Wendy's stock and why I think it's a really good stock. I've been all about that one. It's a very good fast food stock. So, you guys that are dividend investors, do not hold back on your opinions on the video that I post about Wendy's, and what you think about Wendy's and the potential of Wendy's. So hold that thought, do a little bit of research on that stock, and get ready to start a debate after I post the video. I should have it done by 8 p.m. So, 8 p.m. Eastern time. So just keep an eye on that right around that time if you're free, and we'll try going from there. So I'm going to, I was asked a question if Wendy's stock is a buy. I'm going to give you my honest answer and show you how many shares I bought in it. And I'm really going to emphasize why I think it's a good stock. Again, I'm not a dividend investor, but I am going to really discuss that one. So keep that on your radar. Let me know what you think, and do a little bit of stock analysis and dividend analysis before you post, and see what you think of my video. So if you like this video, make sure you spread the word out to the dividend warriors out there, and give me a like, and we'll go from there. So have a great weekend, and stay safe. I'm hoping the curve is getting fixed. There's a lot of promising research out there. So, do not be afraid to invest in real estate. Store Capital, I put some money in them. I put money in when they were $15 a share. I am now almost at $19 to $20 a share, and they will help me generate some passive income. So thank you and have a good one.